It looks like hell froze over. I'm Charles Wright with my review of WWE Raw for Nashville, Tennessee. Coming off of the Survivor Series, I had the nice 1-2 punch of Randy Orton returning after a year and a half on the shelf to a thunderous pop. Hearing voices in our head, they counsel us, they understand, and then he RKO JD McDonough from the top of the War Games structure. Just come on, bring him down, and yes, little leprechaun bitch, I will RKO you. But then, we got the second punch of CM Punk making his shocking return to WWE programming after a near decade-long hiatus. And what was Punk going to say? What was Orton going to say? And what was going to happen on this very, very hyped episode of WWE Raw? Outside of the Raw after Mania and a couple Raws after a SummerSlam, this is the most hype that there has been around any episode of WWE Raw this late in the year, and who knows how long. And it was going to be a big goddamn deal. First, I have to mention that Tammy Sitch, a.k.a. Sunny, is in jail. Hopefully she's going to die in jail for killing a guy, taking his life, and all the other shit that she did, that she got away with, the numerous women that she knocked over the years after getting inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame, an induction she didn't fucking deserve because she kept screwing up constantly. And then all the rehab stints, all that stuff. She acts ungrateful towards WWE despite the fact they paid more money to her to help her and get her clean. And they gave her more money than she ever fucking deserved because sure, she was the most downloaded woman in 1996. Congratulations. The internet was absolute dog shit in 1996. I know. I was there. I remember it. And Sunny was lucky she landed in that spot. Just like all other guys landed in her spot. While Chris Candido, that she said in her closing arguments, "Oh, my life went out of control, spiraled out of control, went to shit when Chris Candido died." Chris got away from you. And that's a good thing because you never cared about him. You slept around like the goddamn hewer that you are, the C that you are. Can't say that, even though a British person saying the word can't is exactly the type of insult that I like. Sunny never deserved the second, third, 50th chances that she got. Now that she took a life, she's going to be in jail and hopefully she dies horribly, knowing that nobody could ever respect her, because who would respect a stupid, used up, 10-year-old bald tire like Tammy Sitch? I hope she fucking rots. It's what she deserves. Chris Candido, rest in peace. Tammy, rest in piss. So yeah, let's get to the happy stuff. Happy stuff. Hooray! Right after I say that Triple H really should not be absolved of this stuff because Sunny got put in the Hall of Fame, and you think Triple H could use his influence to basically say, you know, China meant a lot more and probably should have been in the Hall of Fame, but no, my kids would be able to Google images of China, and we couldn't actually, you know, have that happen and everything. Oh, let's induct her into the Hall of Fame after she died. China had her issues, but she deserved to be inducted in the Hall of Fame while she was still alive. Let me just say that right there. Yeah, Triple H ain't. Maybe he's not exactly a savior y'all think he is, but nevertheless, let's get to the review now. So yeah, they're in Nashville, 10,000 plus people. Post Survivor Series, we see clips. Orton comes out to a big, big pop. Also, Dixie was backstage, speaking of women that got passed around in wrestling. Boy, she sure loved her wine and loved being wined and dined by all the wrestlers and everything. So, and Orton got a big old pop. The first hour is commercial free. I do also want to say the Raw theme is complete ass, the new theme. And he even signed a kid's action figure. That was nice. He was all happy. He's on the juice. My God, is he ever. And he seems happy to be back. Welcome back, Chance. And he just wanted to compete in War Games, so he's absolutely willing to answer Cody's call. And he has unfinished business with the Bloodlines. He has a bag full of, or Bloodline, he has a bag full of receipts in the form of an RKO. Here's Rhea. My God, she looks incredible. Good Lord. She says the Judgment Day runs WWE, and all they did, it blames Randy for the failed cash-in and all that, and chance of RKO because Nashville loves their male-on-woman violence. Mommy this, mommy that. Well, guess what, Rhea's daddy's back. That sent the internet into a tizzy. You're all sick. You're all fucking sick. Nevertheless, Good stuff, good exchanges. And then Dominic and JD attacked. JD had a neck brace after the RKO, and the RKO to JD. And then we get comedy with some of the tag teams backstage. And earlier today, there is a person named Jelly Roll that I thought looked like Loch Ness after November 1998. Who is Jelly Roll? Somebody told me he's a singer. I don't know if he's a bad guy or a good guy or whatever, but good God, it's like if One Man Gang and Loch Ness had a baby. So, I hate all these teams. Actually, I don't hate all these teams. I just hate how they're being presented. Tag Team Turmoil, 25 minutes into the first hour of commercial-free action. Alpha Academy, DIY, New Day, Creeds, Jinder, Sharon, and Imperium. Once Alpha Academy, they consisted of Tozawa and Otis, started doing Dueling Worms, I gave up. Now, the producer required extra attention and pets because he has not been feeling well because of the weather change, so I was doing that, and all I noticed is that Julius and Brutus were doing crazy things. Julius recovered from a botch, which happens. And basically, Brutus landed right on Vinci. I hope Vinci's okay, because he really seemed to be favoring his shoulder. So hopefully he's all right. 25 minutes later, the Creeds won. And then they did a weird double replay thing. I don't know why they did that. Judgment Day was talking. Oh boy, more drama. Priest is pissed because he lost a match. But no, we win together, we lose together. Whatever. Whoa, it's Cody. Signs the kid's autograph. They love him. He praises his War Games team, especially Orton. In his dad's match, he gets emotional. Look, I imagine it meant a lot to Cody. I'm not going to pick on that. And he mentions Punk's return. He will finish the story. Nakamura appears on the goddamn screen after killing the lights, and then shows up in the ring and has red mist. Why do so many wrestlers have mist now? It was cool when Muta did it. Yeah, so Cody versus Nakamura. That's certainly a feud that's going to happen. Here Comes Bronson took on Thivar with Valhalla as Deer. Will this meet our expectations? 25 minutes after the first match ended, we get this, and there wasn't much to it. There really wasn't much. They battled outside, got a double count out, and that was about 9 minutes later, and then a DVD into the barricade. They battle through the crowd. Security gets laid out. And Ivar jumps on everybody. Okay. Shayna then says to Zoe, well, you've been here like, 6 months maybe? You mean centuries? I mean, she was around when Methuselah existed. But why is Nia here? That is seriously why I'm asking this. Nia does not deserve to be... Go earn money in Hollywood doing something. You don't deserve to earn money in wrestling because she's not good at wrestling. We're going to get a match later. Shut your hole was kind of a funny line from Shane. I'll admit that. So, Nia makes her entrance, and then we cut the break. We just get various, we get, Punk's return and reactions and stuff like that. And then Truth he messed up by getting his creamy, pastries all over the Judgment Day room for whatever reason. And then Nia, who was in the ring for 10 minutes, beat Zoe. This is 13 minutes after the second match ended. She beat her. I don't care because Nia's involved. I hope Nia shatters both her knees. And then Miz confronts Gunther after some recaps and says, I want to have another match. Gunther says, you belong in the ring, just not with me. Seth, Peasant, Rollins comes out. Whoa, whoa. That's all the enthusiasm you're going to get. He calls Punk a hypocrite. And that match is happening in Mania. It's happening Mania Night 1. Main event. He's got that itch again. I wonder if Becky knows. He wants to defend the title. Drew comes out and basically says, you were right. I have no one to blame but myself. Da, 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 da. Drew's more interesting as a heel, let me say. And this is the most dialed down that Seth has looked. But, didn't necessarily care. Rollins wants to defend the title. He says, Drew, you're really good and you do deserve a shot. But after a couple other people, and I'm going to face Jay, and then we get Yeet chance because they are bound determined to ruin that word, even though Yeet is a stupid word. And then he headbutts him. Drew headbutts Seth. Too many pronouns, pal. Sorry, Vince McMahon. He busts his own head open and says, you know I'm better than them. And then Jay runs down. We get super kicks of Drew, drooper kicks, as it were. Okay, Punk plug. They're plugging Punk. That sounds gross. Natty and Tegan make their entrance. Sammy talks to Drew. You're acting like a spoiled little brat. You're better than this. I deserve a shot. You deserve a shot. And Drew says, I'm going to get a match with you. I'm going to go talk to Pierce. Then Natty and Tegan took on Chelsea Green and Piper for the Women's Tag Team Championships. 40 minutes after the previous match ended and all those recaps and backstage stuff and that long thing with Drew and Seth and Jay. 40 minutes. And Natty having to carry this. I mean, Piper's not bad in the ring, but Chelsea is a good character. I don't think Tegan can ever get interesting again. I mean, I'm glad that she seemingly has recovered from her knee injuries, but whatever. Piper ended up winning. She won for her team. So her and Chelsea Green retain. Then Jay confronts Randy and says, look, I'm sorry for what I did. Thank you for helping me at War Games. Orton, as long as you're not in the bloodline, we're cool. He'll RKO him in the Rumble. Jackie remembered what show she was on. I'm impressed. Becky then mentions about, looking into the future. I guess to be at the Rumble. I mean, I like Becky, but it's just, at this point, I was just fighting interest in the show. Orton then faced Dominic. Who's your daddy chance? I mean, this is JD helping Dominic, and Dominic gain the advantage, being a snide little heel. He got involved with Jelly Roll after that Jelly Roll guy pushed JD, and then pushed Dominic, which wasn't a DQ. And then the table bump, like he did to the Bollywood Boys. I mean, the Sings, was it the Sings in WWE? And yeah, RKO for 3. And we get to the main event where Punk really wasn't given a lot of time. By the time we had the Cult of Personality remix I don't care for, it looks like hell froze over. He seems happy. There was one person that had a Cry Me a River sign. I'm sorry that you're a Jack Perry fan, random fan in the crowd. Then again, you're in Nashville. You already have his strike against you. Nothing against people in Nashville. Actually, you all are cool. I just find it funny that, yeah, Punk's going to get booed and that kind of stuff, but you're going to stick up for Jack Perry, who can't draw any money to save his life. He's changed, and he's speaking from the heart, and it's calling for you. And that people didn't forget him. That the voice of the voiceless, or the voiceless found their voice. I love you guys. That he had to leave, as a wise man said, to get what he wanted. AJ Lee is very happy. She sends her regards, and that I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make money. And that closes that. Now, I'm going to do my best to review at least the next couple episodes of Raw, but I've got a busy schedule coming up in December. So I'm going to do my best. If I can't review other episodes, if stuff comes up, I apologize in advance. I will try to pick things up in January. December is a bit of a month of flux. Anyway, so yeah, CM Punk has returned, and Randy has returned. Things are a little bit juiced up, and I'm not just talking about Randy. And Tammy Sitch is in jail, hopefully for life. You stupid bitch. Should have been in jail to begin with. You probably should have been in jail back in like 2000, 2001. But nevertheless, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.